Und damit hallo und herzlich willkommen zurück bei AI SOMNIUM Falls nirvanA Initiative. Initiative? Ach verdammt, Alter. Englische Worte. Golden Yokocho. Schauen, was da abgeht. Warum ist mein Bild falsch wieder nicht wieder? Iris? Ach, das ist das wieder von damals, die Szene. Oh, ich darf gerade was machen, ich habe was anderes geschaut. Are you okay?
Does she look okay to you? I already talked to the other detective. I want to go home already.
I know her name, without asking. Iris Sagan. I was introduced before the show started, and...
She was involved in the new Cyclops serial killings that happened last November. You read the reports.
Yeah, so I know enough about what happened. Mr. Date was also on that case.
Die kann doch wahrscheinlich eh nichts sagen, aber wir machen trotzdem weiter.
Teleportation.
What?
What?
That body teleported here from a parallel world. But only half of his body was able to make it through. That's why he was split in half. Jeez. What? Isn't it obvious? Iris is totally freaking out, so I'm helping her calm down. When are you letting me leave anyway? That other detective said you still had questions you needed to ask. So...
Mizuki Date, 12 years old. Her former name is Okiura, but she was adopted by my superior officer, Kaname Date. That's why I've met her a few times before.
Like the time you carried Date home on your back after he had one too many rounds.
Of course. Jin Furue, right? I've seen him online a bunch of times. I don't know. Not his guardian, you know. He got all giddy about taking a long vacation. He's probably at a cabaret club in Meguro right now, pouring some ponzu on that Reika chick's fat thighs.
Reika? Wer war Reika? Warum war eigentlich Moma hier?
His name is Moma Kumakura. He's a leader of the Kumakura gang, which is under the Ujisaki family.
I know. The Kumakuras are known for being peculiar, even among Yakuza. But why is their leader at a live-streamed quiz show?
Das ist eine gute Frage.
Oh, you mean Shinpei?
Shinpei?
Shinpei Wagai. That's his name. He was one of our members until just recently.
Was?
Yeah, he went clean. Left the life completely.
And where is he now?
Who knows? The moment he saw the corpse, he flew out of the room, white as a sheet. He's probably puking into a toilet somewhere. Anyway, it's real fucked up. Even people in my world wouldn't kill someone so gruesomely. That bastard. Scaring Tessa like this. Whoever did this better make sure the cops get to him before I do.
Fray to free.
Fray to free?
Fray can mean battle, tatter, ravel, or strain. Free is self-explanatory.
To set free or release.
So the phrase could mean something like fight to set free.
Wie wär's, wenn einer von euch mal diesen Code analysieren würde?
What's with that QR code?
Ja.
The thing is, there seems to be an error in the Abyss communication system. We're having issues getting online.
What? Come on.
What? You got a problem with that?
No, not at all.
Okay, die ist auf jeden Fall anders wie die Aiba. Fight for freedom, ja.
Well, there's no one else available, so would you mind taking care of it?
What? Me?
I know this case could get dangerous. It might be too hot to assign to a rookie. But then again, you have a reliable partner with you.
Mm-hmm. I'll give you hands-on assistance for this investigation.
Hey, what's going on with you? Memory problems? Brain disorder or something? You look like you're losing it a little.
No, it's nothing.
Boss was invited here by Ma, a host from Kabuki show. Ma told her, let's go on this online show together. It looks so fun. But immediately after she showed up, she was sent a Nile message that read, sorry, something came up.
So in other words, he flaked on her.
Boss tried to go home, but the show's staff stopped her and begged her to find a replacement.
So she called up her obedient underling, huh? How convenient.
Yeah, you remember now?
Remember? You never told me anything about this Ma guy.
Ah, so Tama told you. After I asked her not to. It's Jin Furuway, no doubt about it. He was like an advisor who represented the young talent. I saw him a lot on the news online. This is so strange. Why just his right half?
Wenn wir ja mittlerweile wissen, dass die andere Hälfte schon mal irgendwo rumkommt. Boss Report elected her. Oma Kamakura. Warum schaust denn du so aus? Du machst mich fertig. Machen wir erstmal mit den anderen weiter.
I already know all about you. No need to say it. Kurita Ryuki, 23 years old. Due to your excellent marks, you skipped a few grades at an elite private university and graduated at 21. Afterward, you went through training at Police Academy for 15 months and were accepted into Abyss last summer. It's incredibly rare for anyone to get into Abyss without having stepped foot on a crime scene. Don't tell me you slept your way in with Maz.
Of course I didn't. I took the formal exam and boss acknowledged my abilities.
You mean your endurance? You're a young guy. Yeah, boss definitely seems more into the marathons than the sprints.
What are you talking about?
Well, Ryuki, when a man and a woman love each other very much...
You don't have to explain it. I get it.
So ein Arsch.
We work in the same building and you don't know my name.
Butterkopf.
Can't blame you though. You're new. Metro PD, major crimes. Name's Ushidera.
Wie macht man diese Haare eigentlich? Macht man sich Rasterzöpfe und schneidet die dann ab?
Unfortunately, nothing yet.
Das schaut aus, wie wenn er so Drops auf dem Kopf hätte.
HQ still hasn't gotten any reports about the half-body being found. Hell, maybe it's never going to be found. What if that body crossed over time and space to get here? It's possible, right?
No?
Okay.
Is it true that body appeared out of nowhere? It's hard to believe, but... Please! Don't rush me. I'm doing the best I can.
Alter, bleib
Looks
mal
like he's
locker.
just standing there to me.
Yeah.
It's all right now, because I am here! Half might!
Was war das jetzt?
Half for all! We are full-time heroes!
You okay, Mr. Ryuki? I feel like you aren't exactly sound of mind right now.
Ryuki can oftentimes get weird. Like this. He isn't doing well mentally. One of my jobs is to support him. Wow, warum ist denn der so durch?
Well,
Was ist los?
What? You still haven't taken DNA samples?
Was muss ich Ding jetzt dann?
easier said than done. Most of the blood was drained from the body, so we have no choice but to take samples from the organs. Wait, hey, this is no place for a kid.
What do you mean?
I mean, you're right next to the body.
So?
So? Well, you could be traumatized for life seeing something like this.
I'm fine. I've seen worse.
Anyway, you're in the way.
Fine.
Hä?
Well, there you have it.
So in other words, you don't have anything.
Wie sie plötzlich betont ist. Mizuki, she's a 6th grader. Evidence Marker. Schild haben wir auch. Körper, Kopf. Du hattest doch noch mehr. Do you know the victim?
Yes, of course I know about him.
Ich muss mal wieder angewöhnen, die Sachen vorzulesen, was ich den frage. Mein Problem ist, in den letzten Spielen war es halt so, dass wenn du irgendeine Antwort getippt hast, das haben die dir automatisch vorgelesen.
I actually follow him on Twitter.
Twitter? Alles
He
klar.
cuts through all the BS of the modern world. He is insightful, inspiring in a way.
Also zur Hälfte halt, ne? Ask his
Oh,
name.
I'm sorry. It's just that I had a bad experience. I try not to tell people my name.
Then I'll tell you instead. His name is Kagami.
Kagami, huh?
Huh? How did you know?
Oh, scheiße.
Why? Why does this keep happening? Is my name cursed or something? All I can do is laugh now. I told you it's Kagami.
I don't know his name, I don't think I need to ask again. Entschuldigung.
The
Corpse
estimated
body.
time of death was about 40 hours ago. Today is February 10th. Current time 2200. Which means he died around 6 o'clock February 9th.
Yesterday morning.
There's hardly any blood left in his body. His body must have been left with his legs slightly raised and the cut side facing the ground. Blood naturally flowed out as a result, leaving the cut surprisingly clean and visible. The cut appears to have been made by something far thinner than paper.
Thinner than paper?
For example, something with zero thickness, like a 2D surface.
There's no such...
What's more is that it doesn't seem like the connections between molecules were severed. The structure of the molecules themselves have been cut.
Hammer. So this is going to be a little hard to understand. So feel free to skip this if you like. Among scientific bonds, there is a intramolecular... Kann ich das schneller machen? Ah ja, so. Molecular bond which use electrons to bond, and the intermolecular bond which is bonding of molecules themselves. Intermolecular bonds are stronger than intermolecular bonds, so when something is cut in half, it is usually the intermolecular bond that is severed. However, Sinthoras' body was severed at an intramolecular bond level. That is for the science part. Please continue to enjoy the main story. Ja, das ist schon irgendwie cool. When the world happened yesterday. Corpse face.
Wait.
What is it?
This might not be related to the case, but I just thought of something. Ryuki, would you mind moving closer to the body?
He's missing one of his back teeth.
Yes, the first molar of his upper jaw was completely removed from its root. Judging by the impression left in the gums, it looks like it was removed just recently.
Oh.
The identity of the deceased has been confirmed through facial recognition. Jin Furue, 29 years old, the CEO of Music Food Co. Ltd. He's also an executive at several IT firms, consultation companies, investment firms, and advertising agencies. His columns and essays are featured in various magazines and online media. He's quite a successful author. By the way, Ryuki, there's something about the corpse's head that's been bothering me. It's hard to see from here, so here's the image I took earlier.
What's this?
Oh, da ist was so ein Einschussloch?
It's an enlarged picture of Jin's temporal region, near the back of his head. It's hard to see because of the hair in the way, but there are signs of traumatic subcutaneous hematoma.
Stumpfer Gegenstand.
In other words, there's bruising. I think he got hit with a blunt object.
Someone hit him from behind?
Probably. But I don't think this is a fatal wound. There's no damage to the skull or brain itself. And as you can clearly see, his cause of death was being split in half. There are no other visible wounds besides the head trauma. He must have been cut in two while he was alive.
Says trace blender trauma on the back of Jin's head. It seems unrelated to the death, but... Achso, ja, haben wir den auch noch. Komechi.
I think he introduced himself to me before the show started. His name was Andy's Komechi, I think.
That's his stage name, of course. His real name is Yoneharu Enda. He's a comedian.
I'd never heard of him before. He must not be very good.
Oh, and I suppose you can do better, asshole. What do you know about comedians?
Boah, was geht ab?
Listen, comedians are all doing their best so they can bring people joy. And here you are, just...
Okay, I'm sorry.
I've known Dama for more than half a year now, but I still have a hard time understanding what sets her off. No idea that he was a sensitive subject.
Are you still out of it, Mr. Ryuki? This is Studio Devaita in Minato Roppongi. It's a rental studio mostly used for live streaming, filming, that kind of thing. Did you really not understand what you were getting into when you agreed to this?
We arrived here right as the stream was about to begin. They made us sit in the contestant seat right away without telling us anything.
Well, the title of our show is right there.
Faith to face.
Faith to Face, our special 6-hour live stream marathon, brought to you by Amabi TV.
We cut the stream, of course, but the cameras should have been running when that body appeared. I'm sure all of Japan, or even the world tuning in on the internet, is in shock right now.
Amabi TV is a live streaming internet service of PC and smartphones. The quiz is blah blah blah. WS show with everyday people as contestants. Okay, das war's jetzt, ne? Ja.
Ryuki, I've got a connection. The QR code link. It leads to a ViewCube page.
ViewCube? You mean...
Yes,
video?
the video streaming site.
Whose account does the channel belong to?
No idea. It was registered using an alias.
Okay. Open it.
What?
I'm sorry. Can you please open it?
That's better.
Oh, die Aiba ist auf jeden Fall zugänglich, ja. Das wird crazy. What the fuck?
What's wrong, Ryuki?
Und das beeinflusst einen. Warum soll der spricht jetzt Chinesisch? Nee, oder? Kann auch Japanisch sein.
Hey. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Don't worry about me.
Okay, was war denn das jetzt für eine Explosion in so einem Körper? Team Zero Escape Presents. Wir sehen uns dann nach dem Trailer. Und nochmal herzlich willkommen zu AI, the SOMNIUM Files, nirvanA Initiative. Oder Initiative. Ach, verdammt. Ne?
Oh, it's Brahmin.
You are familiar with it?
Da ist doch Ma.
Yeah, I've been here a bunch of times. Ryuki is supposed to be here?
I'm certain of it.
Okay, let's go in.
Ah, da ist er. Total fertig. Oh fuck, 2, 4, 6 Stück. Ist das sonst noch irgendwer? Schaut schon das aus, wo die Ma ist, ne? So, machen wir mal weiter. Sorry, kurze Unterbrechung. Also gut, wir haben unseren zerstörten Ryuki hier, der sich voll säuft. Wake him up.
Come on, Ryuki. Wake up. Hey, I said wake up. Oh, look, a porno mag.
Unfortunately, that doesn't seem to work on Ryuki. I suspect Date would have woken up instantly.
Come on, big brother. Wake up. Wake up. If you don't hurry, you're gonna be late.
He's awake?
Nurse, pour some soy sauce on me, please.
What?
Right down the middle.
Menu. Marks on the table. A table. Du kannst dir den Table auch
It's a
anschauen.
picture of Ganesha, the Hindu god. Ganesha is worshipped as the god of wealth, especially by merchants.
A list of recommended dishes. There's a freezer door, large pot. Das ist ein Restaurant door. Ja, okay, da reden wir mit ihm weiter. Hier ist scheinbar nichts weiteres.
Jin Furue's other half was found. The other side of his corpse. The one we couldn't find 6 years ago. The time of his death was around 12 o'clock today. What do you think that means? Answer me, Ryuki! You were in charge of the HB case, weren't you?
Make it a side part, please.
Ugh. Just what kind of dream is he having?
How should I know?
Should we try wink syncing?
Forget it. It'd just be a wasted battery.
They're gone.
Where to?
I don't know. Maybe to the mirror world?
What?
Geni, being this man? Full name, Gen Ishiagane.
Was zur Hölle?
I met him several times in the past when I was in Date's left eye socket.
Yeah. Geni is the owner of this fusion restaurant, Brahmin. He runs it all by himself without hiring any help. Where could he be? It's not like him to leave his customers like this.
Wundert sich keiner, wie er aussieht?
Ryuki, please, tell me about 6 years ago. I want to know all about what happened back then. The HB case and the explosion are related. If I can solve the HB case, maybe I can figure out where he is.
I'll take a double shochu curry shot.
This is futile, Mizuki. Ryuki's blood alcohol level is 0.32%. He is quite intoxicated.
Warte, er ist gar nicht betrunken?
In fairness, the reason he's like this now is because of that incident. He had psychological issues before, but the events of the case deepened his condition. As you can see, he now spends his days drowning himself in alcohol.
So if we solve this case, we might be able to heal his trauma?
It's possible.
Then it's all the more reason for him to help. For his own sake, too.
Still, I doubt he would wake up even if you cut his eyelids off. What will you do?
Isn't it obvious? I'll sync with him.
Ah. Jetzt haben wir unseren ersten Sync-Fall. Abyss Hauptquartier. Wobei die sagen Abyss. Abyss war doch das, glaube ich, immer, ne? Egal, Februar 10., Sonntag 23 Uhr. Hat ihn jetzt einfach mitgenommen? Warte, warum bist denn du noch da? Ich dachte, er war einer der Bösen. Her name is Futama, but everyone calls him Pewter. You can figure out why.
Wait, you didn't see her at the stadium?
I did, but she's not back yet?
Of course not. This is Boss we're talking about. She's probably at a host club in Kabukicho, licking the salt off her 3rd tequila shot right about now. I know. I got the report. Jin Furroway's right half was found in Studio Divita 6 years ago. The other half was found at the stadium today, correct? But the corpse's estimated time of death was around 12 today. No signs of the body having been frozen. And Jin doesn't have any twins. The theory of the right and left half belonging to different people was debunked earlier, too.
What do you mean?
We got the DNA results. The DNA extracted from Jin's right half 6 years ago. The base sequence was an exact match with the left half that was found. A 100% match. They definitely belong to the same person. The right half was found 6 years ago on February 10th. Today is also February 10th. What could it mean?
Dass viel Zeit vergangen ist in der Zeit.
Mizuki, do you really intend to sync with him?
Would it be a problem because he's drunk or something?
No, but what I mean is, you haven't gotten permission from Boss, have you? I understand how you feel, Mizuki. I'm sure you want to solve the HB case more than anyone. After all, you lost 2 very precious things due to that incident. Date, of course, and...
And? Achso, ja, an das Auge.
Your left eye. At least we didn't have to extract your eye to insert the AI ball. There was nothing left to extract.
I am glad the room was vacant. I don't do well with roommates.
Listen, you shouldn't delve too deeply into this case. I have a very bad feeling about all this.
Don't worry. Boss didn't technically give me permission to sync, but she did assign the investigation to me.
Are you sure about this?
Yeah,
There will be no turning back.
I know.
I see. Then let's get started. What happened 6 years ago? Ryuki's memories may hold the answer.
Also diese Sync-Dinger sind sowieso das, was uns dann auf verschiedene Pfade führt.
Mizuki, the time limit within Somnium is 6 minutes. Stay there any longer, and your consciousness will be absorbed into the subject's mind.
I got it. This isn't my first time sinking, you know.
Okay then, let's begin.
Was? Warum kam das Lied von der Iris?
I've been practicing. How's my dancing?
Yeah, looking good. Wriggling around like a freshly caught shrimp.
Oh, no. Not you two. I'm too cute to be a shrimp.
Hey, listen. Now's no time for a dance number. We have an investigation to handle.
Jetzt, ihr wisst auf jeden Fall, warum du so crazy ist, das Spiel.
Ah, yes. My apologies. I felt compelled. Oh, Mizuki. Do you know your way around Somnia? If you are assigned to this case, you will be sinking many times, I'm sure. Would you like a refresher?
Schauen wir uns das nochmal an. Ach komm,
Yeah,
ja.
sure. A little refresher course couldn't hurt. Not that I need it or anything.
Understood. I will be ready to assist you when the time comes.
Somnium. Somnium will investigate the inside of a dream. The object will be find subject's hidden memories.
Got it. Thanks. Alright then.
Warte, das war's?
This desk and camera are from the interrogation room.
But there's no walls or ceiling. What am I supposed to do in a place this bare?
Well, before anything... Somnium scan! Activate!
Mental log 1, log 2, log 3. Dispel Ryukis hallucinations and finds the truth. Ryuki is trapped by hallucinations. Help him overcome them and discover the truth. Difficult standard. Time reduction speed normal. Interaction time normal. Retry count 3.
This layer of Ryuki's Somnium appears to have 3 mental locks.
So I gotta unlock those, right?
Correct. By doing so, you can travel deeper into his psyche. The truth is found in the deepest layer.
Mental lock. By unlocking mental locks, you can go deeper into the dream. By unlocking them all, you might be able to learn valuable information. Reminds them. The way of unlocked mental locks are called objectives, located on the top left of the screen. Reminds them of. Achso, das war so ausgesprochen. Dann make sure you work towards this progress.
Okay, I'll start with this room first.
Right. There isn't much to interact with, but there must be a way to continue.
In some you can inspect things with nameplates. First move aiba around to get close to something with a nameplate and inspect it. So, wir haben ja eine bestimmte Zeit, um das zu machen. Aber an der Stelle werden wir dann erstmal speichern und wir gehen dann in der nächsten Folge da richtig drauf ein. Habe ich das gespeichert? Data ist safe. Okay, dann bedanke ich mich an der Stelle wohl fürs Zuschauen. Und in der nächsten Folge geht's dann richtig los. Macht's gut und Servus.